All right, y'all. We here, man. We here. We here. Another episode of Wake and Pack, people. We're gonna get this thing started. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Listen, it's the fifth now, y'all. So hopefully all y'all did pay y'all rent. But you see the thumbnail. It's about time, bro. Hey, we are decent enough as a franchise to give people a notice, right? We put it on their door, man. We done put it on a few franchises' door. Minnesota. The LA Rams, Seattle Seahawks, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, New York Giants. So we just had to give them a notice. Now we giving them time to get their little stuff together, get their game plan together. But if they don't, they got to get all of their shit and get the fuck out. And we gonna take their spot. We are going to invade their spot. We are the owners anyway. And I'm talking playoff spots, y'all. So that's what I'm on today, bro. The magic number is 3, bro. All we got to do is win 3 games. What did we say a couple weeks ago? We just got to go 4-2. Well, we already got one of those. So now we just got to go 3-2. And we can more than likely go better than 3-2. But 3-2 would give us a shoe in to the playoffs, which means that we control our own destiny. So let's get this motherfucker going. Good morning, Zane Strong. Mahalo, bro. Aloha. Shout out to you. Oh, yeah. Not only are they on notice about our team as a whole, but they are on notice about QB1. As much as people love Aaron Rodgers is a top 5 quarterback of all time. Jordan Love is on pace. Hey, I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer or nothing like that, but I'm just saying what I see in the numbers. He is on pace to do something similar, damn it. And for him to be developing and learning this quick, sometimes we wonder, man, we lost them NFC championships anyway in a row. We should have started this motherfucker a long time ago, but we ain't gonna go there. Hindsight is 2020, and I like where we are. Good John Boehner, good morning to you, man. Zane Strong, good morning. Exchanging pleasantries. Hey, what's good with you, Big Nate? What's the word? Hey, I appreciate that. And at this point, I am an OG in the game, bro. It passed you by. I was a YG for a minute, tearing up them streets, trying to make a name for myself, good, bad, or indifferent. And now I'm the OG. I get to talk to the little homies. I get to spread love. I get to, hey, on a bend, hey, I'm on the freeway. I see a little pothole on the 405 on the left lane by the carpool lane. I call a little homie. Hey, I already been there and seen that before. I'm just calling you to let you know to prepare for what's about to come. You just gotta embrace where you at. Some people don't like embracing being an OG. They like to think they still young and think they still, hey man, everybody getting old. We all getting older every day. And I embrace it. So shout out to all the OGs out there. Milto, make sure that device working. Make sure they hit that like button, bro. You already know. Hey, we're gonna have a good show today. We're gonna talk Packers. What's better than waking up and talking Packers and having a little puff that I'm about to get up into? Right now, honestly, Big Nate, of course, that's my birthday twin, and that's one of my favorite players of all time. I love his number. And, say what you want about the guy. All you got to look at is week 1. He can go out there and play the game. He can go out there and be dominant even when he's not 100%. But after a game, that knee will flare up. It'll swell up. It'll do what it do, bro. We can't control how his body reacts to certain procedures. We hopefully don't send him to Dr. Kevorkian anymore. But, hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, Milto, let him know. Milto also let him know, rest in peace to my grandpa, another OG. One of his favorite sayings was, if it's free, it's for me. Hit that like button. That shit free as hell. It take half a second. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's get this going, bro. I want to be up there with everybody, man. I want motherfuckers to come, hey, we going to HPOV for the halftime show or the pregame show or the live stream when I'm watching the whole game. All that shit can be possible, if we build this shit from the ground up, just like everything else. I mean, I know it takes me to put in the hard work. Hey, I'm waking up every morning trying to do this for y'all. Y'all know I got so much shit to do. You know, I got so much shit to do and handle every day, but you know, I love y'all, so I gotta make sure I come through and we could talk about Packers. I do not, Zane Strong. And shit, I remember the first time, well, not the first time, the only time I got thrown out. You know, I get my own place and shit. They try to kick me out. I'm 18. You know, I'm working. Grab my little first, you know, my baby mom, and I'm like, all right, shit, we got a spot. And shoot, they put that notice on our door. I thought it was the end of the world. I'm like, oh no, we about to get thrown out. 3-day notice. We got 3 days to get up out of here. Till I hollered at my lawyer, homie. You know, I'm like, hey, what can I do? Shit, that motherfucker gave me 3 extra months without paying. And then I got out of there. So, hey, know your rights out there. I'm not saying get thrown out of your place. And I was young. And one thing I always say is you always go back home one time. You know, I had to go back home to mommy. You know, not mommy, but, you know, I had to go back and live with some of my folks for like 2-3 months to get my shit back together for me and my bitch could go, you know, get another spot. You know, that was our first spot. You know, we rather buy weed and get the internet paid and all that. Yeah, you got to pay rent, young man. You know, I'm very bad with bills. I pay rent on time for sure because, you know, I had to learn. I didn't want to go through that again. But I'm the nigga, man. I don't pay my phone bill until I make a call. Oh, this call's been directed to, you know, then I'll pay. I'm just that kind of dude. I need to stop. I am not bragging about it. It's kind of embarrassing at this point, as old as I am. But, you know, we can get better, you know, and we all got flaws, man. KHTV in the motherfucking building. Shout out to you, bro. Watched that video earlier, too. Exchanging pleasantries. Everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to my nigga, Freddie Roper. Freddie Roper, what's the deal? All right, y'all. So, look, let's get into it, man. The league is on notice, bro. We control our own destiny. We got some teams that are in front of us or on the side of us or right behind us that we just got to shake off of us. But I'm here to let y'all know how we can shake this shit off and how we can figure shit out to get us a playoff berth. Isn't it amazing, Packer fans, that we are talking about the playoffs? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. Playoffs? You kidding me? We can't even win a game. That's not us anymore. We are in the hunt. And then again, what happened to those days of, first of all, we was never going to be, I don't give a fuck what the situation is. We was never going to be bad enough to get the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 pick. Our lowest pick in the past 20 years was probably, I don't know, 5, you know? And that was, you know, and after that, we got a ring. Who did we get when we had the 5th pick? I hope we didn't get AJ Hawk with the 5th pick. But, yeah, bro, we always in the teens with the picks and in the 20s. Why? Because we are consistent and we are always good, man. So y'all got to appreciate that shit. That's what I'm saying, Zane. That's what I'm saying. You know, I told my boy, Mr. Vice President, yesterday, he like, really? They could be on a level of a Greg Jennings, Jordy Nelson, Donald Driver now. Yeah, bro. Let the young niggas get they shine, bro. All that shit over with. We respect Donald Driver, living in his car at some point, became the all-time Packers leading receiver till Devontae beat him. We respect Devontae, even though he made the bad decision of going to the Raiders. I don't know what he was seeing. Maybe he just wanted to play with his best friend, you know, wifey and all that, want to live in Vegas. He felt that he was with a 4-time MVP, had many cracks at a Super Bowl, didn't get it there. So I understand why he would want to leave, you know. But now I bet you he's looking over here like, ooh, wee, that shit looking really intriguing over there, you know. Devontae, come back home. Go Pack Go. Shout out to Go Mike. Salute to you too, bro. Yeah, bro. Home cooking, bro. And, bro, you know, about time we get some calls. We've been on the end more than the other side of bullshit ass calls, bro. And again, during that game, they still gave us bullshit calls, and I don't give a fuck. It is the defending Super Bowl champions, Patrick Mahomes, bro. Travis Kelce, bro. You know? MVS had a chance to do something. And then again, with the pass interference, that motherfucker would have dropped it anyway. We know that shit. It's hit or miss with him. 50-50. It ain't 50-50 with Romeo no more. It don't seem like it's 50-50 with Christian Watson anymore either. These guys seem to know how to figure out not only to run routes, but to properly place their body according to the ball. You know? Seems like we learning to do that. Yeah. Big Nate. And not only that, It was motherfuckers 2-3 weeks ago. Maybe we should start Sean Clifford. What? Come on. Sean Clifford. With all due respect, bro. With all due respect, bro. We should try Sean Clifford. What? Oh, yeah, they gonna complain. Yeah, bro. But even in losing, I always try to tell people, bro, if I had the worst day of my life, one thing the higher point of view is going to do is at the end of the day, I'm going to have me a drink and have me a smoke, go sit in the corner and probably play some Madden. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what happens in the day. I'm going to take the best thing, the greatest thing that happened in that day, and I'm just going to embrace that. So when we were losing, what did I see? I still seen progression, bro. It ain't all about W's and L's. We can still progress as a team while losing. And we were. Motherfuckers don't want to hear it. They just, oh, Packers lost. It's all over. No. Did you see that catch from homeboy? Did you see the route running from him? Did you see the blocking from him? This is building for the future, bro. Come on, man. As bad as we look, we could, now if we just looked entirely bad and we didn't have any kind of hope, I would say it. But I still see certain lights at the end of the tunnel that I'm comfortable with. I'm comfortable with every receiver we have. We do not need to draft one. I'm comfortable with our quarterback. I'm comfortable with our offensive line. Although, we can use a big time tackle / guard swing guy. Packers love to get bang for their buck. So we're going to go out there and get the best, old tackle. And then again, back to Big Nate with the Bakhtiari thing. I ain't even there yet. I'm just thinking about this year. It depends on the logistics of the whole situation, bro. It's a lot of moving parts and a lot of shit gonna happen between now and the time where we would have to make a decision on Bakhtiari. So I ain't even there yet. But of course, I don't give a fuck what the situation is. I want the big draft back in Green Bay. I just want him to have. Now, if he go out there this year, this got to be it. If he go out there this year and we dealing with the same shit, we gotta let him go. But I am willing to give my birthday twin any chance that he wants to. Because, again, it ain't his fucking fault. Y'all know how many niggas is in jail right now for some shit that they didn't do, for some shit that they homeboy did. You know what I'm saying? This shit is out of David Bakhtiari's hands. We seen how he looked week 1 against Chicago, okay? We seen it. It's just the knee fucks up, it flares up, it does whatever it does, bro. So that's what I got on Bakhtiari. Of course I want him back. He's a transcendent, once-in-a-lifetime type player. Oh, yeah. So the curse is going to get reversed. It actually already got reversed because we ain't bumming on 3rd-round picks anymore. Goot is licking his chops right now. You don't think Goot is thinking about the draft right now? Goot got his first 3, 4, 5 picks already. And we got hella picks, bro. We got hella picks. Listen, Zane always beat me to the punch. Zane, hey, that was my move. That was my video for tomorrow, bro. We are a better defense with Savage in there. And it's just because he's a vet and he's seen a lot. You can tell this past game, he didn't go out there and get interception and 10 tackles, force fumbles, none of that. But what I seen with him is read and react, trusting his eyes. He was in the right place at the right time. And Matt LaFleur said not only about what he can do on the field, he's still fast, above average with his speed, but he can communicate with the rest of the young cats. He can tell Valentine, hey, watch out for this. Tell Valentine, hey, watch out for this. It might be coming your way. He's a safety, but he also plays slot corner, and I'm okay with Savage. Now, is we going to re-sign him? It ain't going to be nothing crazy. It's going to be a Green Bay-friendly deal if he wants to do that, or he could go out there and see what he can get. It's always a sucker. If we let Savage go, Detroit going to get him tomorrow. Chicago going to go get him tomorrow. So we got to figure Savage out, but I'm going to say right now, Savage, it's a better lineup when Savage is in there. And I'm so glad because, again, our other boys still play. Savage came up in there. Don't just put him in there. Hey, these kids been playing good. Let them play too. It was a great mixture of everybody, and that's what we need for it all to come together right now. Bro, the great players get the great calls. Again, I always say Jordan used to call his own fouls. He used to shoot and look at a ref, beep, go to the line. Even LeBron, although they calm down, they be hating on LeBron. They don't be sending them to the line, although he gonna miss one. They only be sending them to the line like they should, but it is what it is. I mean, he could, bro. As far as football standards, he could, bro. We ain't gonna take away the greatness of no Mahomes. He just came to Lambeau Field where the mystique is building up again. The mystique of Lambeau Field is building up again. It is starting to turn into a place where motherfuckers don't want to play, especially in December. Bro, we always play. Bro, we always play great defense, bro. All year we've been playing great defense. Again, Joe Barry, his seat ain't hot at all. His shit is ice cold, bro. He ain't got nothing to worry about, bro. You can't logically look at this season and say this guy needs to be fired. Now, if it's better out there, Jim Leonard was scared. He didn't want a part of this NFL game. Can I light this up, please? I'm talking to y'all. Hell yes, communication is big. People forget, bro. I seen him back there. Hey, it's just a different game when a vet is in there. And he's a vet. Blake 22 was good with you, bro. Good morning, go Pack. Hey, Blake 22, what you think about? So all y'all right now, everybody watching, man. Let's see now. Are we making the playoffs, yes or no? Big Nate, are we making the playoffs? Are we going to make the playoffs? Okay, so look. Minnesota 6-6. I believe they the 6th seed. Only thing we gotta do, beat them, get our lick back, and that betters our chances over them. Seattle 6-6, same record. We don't play them, but guess what? Seattle plays the next worst possible 2 games you can play. Not only is it worse because it's NFC, it's worse because Seattle's next 2 games are against San Francisco and Philadelphia. So good luck, Seattle. Good luck, Seattle. Tampa Bay 5-7. 5-7. We are not expecting them to make it, but I put them in there because we have to play them. We cannot slip up against a team like that. We must take care of business. If we beat Tampa Bay, clearly they're out of the playoffs. But if they beat us, they still got some life. And they got the tiebreaker over us. We cannot lose to Tampa Bay. Hey, bro, all around, bro. Joe Barry, bend but don't break. In between the 20s, they move on the ball. It's looking good. But as soon as they get in that red zone, you're either getting 3. You want to get greedy and go for it, you're going to get nothing. That's how I'm looking at. Hey, man, I can't complain about that, Zane. And I did a little studying. I'm like, what is this kid doing? Myers is on another level now. I'm thinking shit is by design. They had him swinging out a couple times. He didn't swing out because it was by design. He swung out because he didn't have nobody to block. And what a great way to think. He like, blue 58, green 18, hut. All right, everybody's doing their thing. He's sitting. He hiked the ball off. He ready to block. Nobody's there. This kid whoops around the whole line and goes out there to look for somebody to block. Y'all got to see that. He did it about 3 times in this game. I'm like, what is Myers doing with all that running? Hey, he ain't got nobody to block. He ain't just sitting there doing this. He like, oh, nobody here to block? Whoop, I'm going to go around here. Jordan running over there. I'm going to be his lead blocker just in case he want to run. We got to worry about illegal man downfield, but we ain't tripping off of that. Milto, not only can they make the playoffs, I mean, they have made the playoffs. I don't want to speak too early, but we've been playing with backups for how long? Which further, we should give Joe Barry more credit, bro. We doing it with 2 rookies, bro. 6th-round picks. Are y'all kidding me? Undrafted cats, bro. We in there, man. We in there doing our thing, bro. And that's only going to make them stronger and make them have more knowledge. And we could pay them for the low. Valentine. We ain't going to have to pay them as a top corner, We're not going to have to do that. They're going to be happy to be in Green Bay. And they are serviceable. They are serviceable now as rookies who don't know shit. You don't think they're going to be serviceable in 2-3 years? I told you Valentine gets a little handsy. Should have called that play on him because he was all over the dude's back. But it is what it is. Hell yeah, they are. Hey, credit to Joe Barry, man. 11 wins, payoff bound. Yeah, exactly. So look, I said all we got to do is go 3-2. I would not be shocked or surprised if we ran the table, bro. I think we can run the table. Minnesota, totally beatable. We owe them one. Tampa Bay, totally beatable. They're at the house. Giants, Totally beatable. We at their house, but we need that revenge, and it's a Monday night game, okay? Although they're coming off of a bye week and they get an extra day of rest, whatever the fuck that means. But Monday night, we will be ready for them on that fucked up ass field. Packers, please wear the best suggested cleats. Do what you got to do, because MetLife Field has a lot of blown ACLs, a lot of blown MCLs, a lot of Achilles injuries on that field, bro. We cannot ignore that. We must consider that. So let's just hope not only do we beat the Giants, let's hope we get out of that motherfucker healthy, bro. Christian Watson, I ain't heard the word yet. Hopefully, man, you know, soon as we get the going, but it's okay. Why? Because we got a Wicks. We got a Malik Heath. We got a Toure who I haven't seen in a while. You know, we got some guys. Nah, bro, early in the game, Pacheco like, hey, I'm sorry. See, y'all don't know me. I was a D lineman. When I seen that Pacheco shit, I would have been checked him early in the game, because there was one play he fell down and his helmet got knocked off, and he kind of went over there and started talking shit. After a few plays and all that, I would have made sure after I made a tackle on him at the bottom of the pile, I'd have grabbed the limb and twisted that shit. I'd have been like, hey, little nigga, stop all that shit. I don't know what you think you is, what you think going on over here, but ain't none of that shit going on. And shout out to Keyshawn for not swinging back, but it ain't even about Keyshawn. Keyshawn would have got in his face. LA nigga, you already know how we get down. Kingsley JJ Ingabari, the young vet, said, no, you come over here. Get away from this mess. Great fucking job. Great football, man. That's football. He is, bro. He is, but he did take that sack that knocked us out of field goal range in this past game. He could have got rid of that. But again, he's definitely gotten better with throwing the ball out. Definitely. Oh, we definitely can't forget about them. Not only do we got two, let's get, what the fuck is his name? Where Brandy Lewis at? Bobby Sims, whatever that tight end name. Shout out to him too, bro. Came up in there. Got his first touchdown. You know, we got options at tight end. We got options at receiver. Shit, we even got options on the O-line. Hey, Goat Mike workouts. I got to call you out, bro. You talk about Sean Ryan gonna wipe Chris Jones on the floor. Hey, did you see what happened with Chris Jones did to Sean Ryan? I'm just saying there's levels to this shit. That's great for Sean Ryan, though. He needs to get his ass kicked to learn that shit so he could know it ain't gonna happen again. I always tell y'all, like, we gotta have these experiences in order to know how to deal with them. Sometimes by chance or dumb luck, we can deal with them accordingly soon as it happens. But I tell y'all all the time, I want to be a little gangbanger and all that back in the day. I want to bang. I done been banged on before and not knew what to do. Like, I wasn't expecting. I'm just getting off the bus. I'm worried about texting my girlfriend and this, and I'm getting off the bus. Nigga, where you from? Da-da-da. I'm just like, I don't bang. Even though I do, I'm just like, it's just too quick. I ain't want to deal with the situation right there. But after a while, you keep getting put in situations like that. You know how to react. I'll be waiting on the motherfucker to do it to me. You know, not anymore. Again, we pushing peace. You know, on the gangbang and stuff like that. But, you know, hey, if something keeps happening to you that you don't like, you're going to figure out a way how to deal with it. So I figured that shit out. You know, other than saying I don't bang, I done came up with all kind of shit. I done blame religion. I done said I'm Muslim. I done say all kind of stuff to get out of a jam. You know, it ain't about being the hardest. It's about being the smartest. I could have banged back on him. Who knows? Little nigga could have had a gun on him. You know, especially, bro, I had this little nigga come up to me. He 5'7", 5'6" at best. $120. A day after Thanksgiving, when he's wet and wearing boots, trying to walk up to me, his face is literally in my chest. Where you from? I'm like, bro, I will wipe you with the floor, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I know I will. But then I peep game at the corner. He had his little homies over there waiting. I don't bang little homie. I ain't with that shit. Go get your money though. You can't hate when a nigga walk up and say some shit like that. It was another time. I swear, when you get banged on, you start thinking about different shit to say. So I got banged on this one time. See, he fucked up though, because he thought I was from somewhere. I was in a certain area, and you know, I was wearing certain colors. So he like, I ain't gonna disrespect no again. He like, fuck such and such. I was like, fuck him, and kept walking. He was like, he didn't know what to say, bro. Sometimes you gotta play the game. It ain't about being the hardest. You gotta be the smartest. Shout out to, you know, 50 Cent. That's one of his bars. I ain't gonna say he gonna watch. He ain't gonna be at Lambeau or nothing like that, but I will tell you what he's gonna do. We got a Monday night football game. I sure hope he's on that Manning podcast so he can see his predecessor out there just bouncing back there comfortably on his home field, even though it ain't against the Jets. It's still on his home field. My boy J Love gonna go out there and do some damage. I ain't never been worried about A.J. Dillon. I have never been worried about A.J. Dillon. What you have to do is know what a motherfucker's good at and know his position. Just like act like these dudes is y'all kids, bro. You know what y'all kids is good and not good at. If there's a situation where you can say, hey, go and do this, and you're confident because you know as their parent, like, oh, they're good at doing this, you're not going to put them in a compromising situation. My daughter or my son ain't good at this, we're going to put him right in the fire. Now, no, we can learn how to deal with that fire, but you don't just throw them right in there. You know, if it's your kids, if you love them. Oh, Nixon already know. He already know what it is. And what a shot. After the game, you know, they gave him a game ball and he didn't even say nothing. He just said, ah, LA shit. If you know, you know. Oh, yeah, I seen that. And, bro, that ain't nothing new. A.J. Dillon, no matter how cold it is, after we win a game, NBC, he go over there shirt off. There's been colder games he went out there when it was snowing with his shirt off. I couldn't do it, but shout out to A.J. Dillon for that, mayor of Door County. Yeah, our identity is still the unknown. That's number one. And it's just like our identity is pick your poison. That's what the Packers' identity is. You know, it might be a blessing in disguise that Aaron Jones has been hurt. It might be a blessing in disguise that Christian Watson is in and out the lineup. Isn't it kind of? We wouldn't have found out about Wicks. We wouldn't have found out about a lot of people, you know. Injuries are not good and we don't want them, but that gives another motherfucker an opportunity that he probably wouldn't have got before. So now we sitting, just imagine, I'm not even trying to, you know, go into fantasy land, but just imagine David Bakhtiari, Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, all the receivers, Luke Musgrave, Tucker Kraft. Boy, pick your poison. Oh, you want to stop this? We're going to hit you with this. We got too many moving parts. Romeo, Dontavian Wicks, proven. Romeo has proven last year in his rookie year, making plays as a rookie, and this year stepping up as wide receiver one, being healthy, not missing games. Romeo's been stepping it up, man. Shout out to Romeo, bro. LA kid. Oh, yeah. Overall, bro, overall, the offensive line's job they did against Kansas City was, you know, spectacular. But I'm just saying on that one-on-one. When Chris Jones got a piece of Sean Rhyan one-on-one, he rammed him to the ground. His ass was on his back, legs up, ready to receive, bro. That's all I got to say. And then again, Sean Rhyan needs those moments to happen. You don't like sitting back there looking like that, you know? Chris Jones put it on him. That's all I got to say. You know, just respect your opponent. Them motherfuckers getting paid too, bro. And the moment you don't respect your opponent is the moment they're going to whoop your ass. We all thought last year that we were going to beat the Giants, bro. We did not. They beat us. So this week, you know, the tables are turning now. We're going to start being favored. You know, you're going to start seeing that minus by and all that. So we got to change our mindset. We are the hunted now. We used to be the little hunter, you know, like, you know, but now motherfuckers might look like, oh, Green Bay think they're doing something. Let's go at them. Hey, we got to be ready for it. It's okay. It happens, especially with auto text. I be sending some shit like, my bad, bro. I done called the homie baby and all kind of shit. I'm trying to type in, bro, this, that. I'm used to texting my girl. I'm calling him baby and all kind of shit, you know? That shit happens. I don't think they're gonna trade him. I think he pretty much under contract, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, he could sit around, bro. He could just sit around, bro. Again, with injuries, you never know what's gonna happen, and just wide receiver depth. I'd rather keep a Torrey right now, a guy who knows the offense and who's very capable in it, than get a rookie and just hope and wish that he develops like we all want him to. Torrey is cool, and he's still under a rookie contract. It should be very cheap to keep him. I don't know if we're gonna trade him yet. Yeah, I wasn't really, you know, happy about offensive linemen because again, when you're on the O line, you need continuity. You need every snap. You know, you can't just be switching online like that. But it's been working. He been doing Yash and then Rasheed Walker, and then we've seen he throw Sean Ryan in for a little bit and then put Runyon back in. I don't know what he's trying to see. Maybe he's really coaching staff is really trying to see. It's so much you can see in practice. We want to see these guys in live action. So, that's why I think they've been doing that. But I normally don't like, as a lineman myself, it ain't good when the O-line is switching in and out. You can do that with the defensive line. The assignments are different, but play in, play out, you want the same 5 guys, on the offensive line, I mean, it does mix it up, though. It does mix it up. Y'all a little close behind me now. Be careful. Milto perfectly said. That's why I told y'all. AJ Dillon, he, you don't just, he got the intangibles. It ain't just, okay, we know he's a good running back. He stumbles sometimes, doesn't fumble often. And we just got to understand what he is. This motherfucker is 250 pounds, Like, we really expect him to be, he's a great second back. And again, late in the year and late in games, like you said, everybody hurt at this point. At some point, as a football player, you got some nagging injury, even if it ain't on the injury report, even if you ain't telling nobody. I still got injuries today, and I ain't even go that far, I still got problems with my feet, So you're going to have to deal with those, but that's another intangible AJ Dillon has. Not only is he a good back, knows the offense, can catch the checkdowns, bro. A lot of backs can't catch out of the backfield. It's a brand new phenomenon of, not only do we need a running back, we need one to be able to catch out of the backfield. That's why we got so many 2-back systems, because you got some good running backs who can just do the running back job and not that good at catching out of the backfield. That's why you got these hybrid guys now. Oh, yeah, definitely. You mean rushing yards? Only way we could do that is to get Aaron Jones back healthy. Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon together, bro, that's a dynamic duo that's hard to face. But, you can't face it when motherfuckers is in and out of the lineup all year long. That's just what it is. Well, yeah, bro, like, we don't like the feeling of getting banged on or somebody checking us or getting slapped in the face. Like, it's a shock that comes over your body. Like, did he just do that? And then by the time he already left, he done said what he said, woo up the bam, and left. You had a chance to say something at the time, but shit, I was so shocked. I was just getting off the bus, headphones in, listening. I'm putting where you from? I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. I wouldn't even know that, I mean, yeah, the best players, you can't beat them physically. So, yeah, you would have to confuse them. Yeah, bro. Motherfucker 6'7", like, bro, Chris Jones is a perennial all-pro, bro. Like, there are other good players in this game that don't play for the Packers. I'm sorry to tell you. There are some players on other teams that are better than the players we have in certain positions, bro. It's just football, but that's why you have all these moving parts. It's 11 parts. So, again, bro, all we got to do is go 3-2. That shit rhyme, but I think we're going to go better than 3-2, bro. Chicago, Carolina, Tampa Bay, New York Giants, and Minnesota Vikings. I mean, seriously, are y'all afraid of any of them? Bro, like, we can run the rest of the table and be the hottest team in the NFL and actually not even be in a wild card. Again, I don't know if we win out, if we could sneak up on Dallas or something like that. They still got to play the Eagles again. They might not win out the rest of the way. I don't know how the rest of the shit is going. I only know who's next to us and who's behind us. And we got a great motherfucking shot, y'all. Rams behind us. They got the same record as us. We already beat them. Got the head-to-head. Seattle about to play Philadelphia and San Francisco back-to-back. Look, Philadelphia, they losing that one because Philadelphia mad and, they're going to get back on track. San Francisco, again, we're going to give them a puncher's chance just because they in the same division. But if they don't get a split, they're out. And I think they're going to lose both games. Tampa Bay, not worried about them. They're 2 games behind us right now, or a game behind us. Bro, we beat them. That's over with. So that's all the teams around us, bro. If we run the table, bro, if we win the rest, bro, we might could get we might could get a better seed because right now, we be traveling to San Francisco, first round of the playoffs. Bro, can y'all look at the playoff standings? We are in the playoffs, y'all. We're in the playoffs right now. Who would have thought that? Come on. Let's continue to ride this wave. Let's be positive. You'll feel a lot better if you was positive the whole time throughout this bitch. You'll feel like a genius. You'll feel like you're halfway smart. So I'd rather do that, bro. Hey, they lose, we get punched in the mouth. I'd rather deal with that at the time. It's gonna be bad enough we got punched in the mouth. That's a bad moment. I'm not gonna anticipate a bad moment before it happens. I'm not gonna wish bad on anybody who's still on the staff. What is that? You counterproductive. The tongue is very powerful. Like I always tell y'all, if y'all wake up every morning and say, I ain't gonna be shit, you ain't gonna be shit. Yeah, Freddie Roper. I was just telling my boy Goat Mike about that though, because hey, Goat Mike was like, "Oh, Sean Ryan's gonna wipe him with the floor." I'm like, "Hold up now, hold up." It's Chris Jones now. Come on, Hey, we love Sean Ryan. I big him up all the time. I said he should be starting, but Chris Jones is levels to this. You got a guy not even starting, but playing in his first few games in Sean Ryan. Like, they don't even give him the benefit of starting. They don't give him all week taking snaps like I'm the starter. That makes a difference with the psyche. He's just been getting thrown in. So from what we've been seeing with him, for him just getting thrown in the fire in certain situations, again, I don't know if they're telling him before games like, hey, you're going to play this game. I don't know what they're doing with the psyche. And then you got to think about the players too. O-line they don't sub that much. So if a motherfucker, they taking me out, I'm Rasheed Walker and they put him in, I'm like, man, you got to watch that too. It could cause morale problems. Hey, if you got two quarterbacks, you got no quarterbacks. There's only one that could be out there. You know what I'm saying? So we need to figure that shit out. And again, we just doing it in live time. And it seems like Rasheed Walker, as tough as it's been for him earlier in the year, it seems like he's doing a little better than Josh at that left tackle. And it seems like up until this point, Ryan was doing better than Runyon at right guard, but this last game, Ryan got taken care of. But again, that's something he needed to see. Bro, like seriously, I can see that happening, bro. Again, trap games, all this and that. Listen, 5-2 is what we said, or 4-2 is what we said weeks ago, bro. We already got one. So now it's 3-2. We got 3 more games to guarantee us pretty much a spot in the playoffs, a 7 seed. Now, if we win the rest, we might could creep up a little bit. And it really don't matter to me, bro. I don't care. Wherever we go, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. It's the playoffs. It's the NFL. But I like unscouted looks. I like a puncher's chance. Again, what they really going to game plan on us when we really get down to a playoff game? Oh, well, what the Packers like to do? Well, shit, I don't know. They throw to him and they throw to him. Sometimes they throw to him and then they'll sweep it to him. Like, we got guys, y'all. It ain't just like, oh, Bill Belichick special is I'm going to take what you do best, take it away. You can't take away what we do best because we got him. We got him. Keep calling. Oh, you want to stop Romeo? What, you going to double Romeo? Like, you want to stop him? Hey, Wicks. Hey, Watson. Hey, Reed. Like, man, we in good shape, y'all. Yeah, so if playoffs started today, we would play them. I ain't worried about avoiding nobody. We play who we play. What's in the cards is in the cards. I used to wish and hope to play certain teams. Both Giants games in the NFC Championship, we sitting back, got bye weeks because we just doing our Packer thing. I'm looking at both games. I'm like, ooh, if the Giants could shot these people, we gonna whoop the Giants. I said that both times and they came in and beat us. That's why I stopped hoping and wishing we should play certain people. Okay? Hey, we play however the fuck the schedule go up again. I ain't gonna say, oh, I'd rather play Philly than San Francisco. No, whoever the fuck happened on the schedule, we can't do shit about it anyway. That's what we playing. That's what we need to focus on. Hey, they doing that shit every week. Hey, definitely. Why? It ain't because of the catching, which he can do well. To be a baby Gronk, you gotta be able to catch and block. And Tucker Kraft does not shy away from blocking. And shit, nice tattoos to Tucker Kraft. I'm looking at his tattoo game. I'm like, oh, okay, he a little ghetto, little country boy or wherever he from. Of course he ain't. Would you? Did you see what happened? Hey, go watch it right now. What he did, what Chris Jones did to Sean Ryan. Hey, what did Ric Flair say? To be the man, woo! You gotta beat the man. So I'm all with that. I hope so. And I hope it was one more shot of somebody else. Oh, even Stokes, wait. Is Stokes disqualified? Has he been on the IR twice? I don't think so, but Stokes has a chance to come back too, you know? But look, all right, y'all, we ain't gonna go no hour, 30 minutes today. You know, I gotta get up out of here, but it was nice seeing everybody, man. But hey, 3-2, bro. That's what we need to be thinking about. 3-2. You could be adventurous and say run a table. That's kind of how I'm feeling, but I'm gonna be, humble, and I'm gonna say 3-2 is what we need to do. God damn it! So 3-2, y'all. Very doable. 3-2. Minnesota, Chicago, Carolina, Giants, Tampa Bay. 3-2. More like 4-1, 5-0, especially on the streak that we on. Back to the confidence. We gonna save all that. We gonna save all that. We gonna save all that. So hey, he gonna run the table in his own way. And just be one game better than Aaron Rodgers. We might be more than one game better than Aaron Rodgers, but I just really like, because again, motherfuckers hated this dude before he even started the game, motherfuckers hated Jordan Love as soon as we drafted him. That's man, y'all crazy. And I just really hope that he turns everybody's hearts around. Because again, you need the hate to be successful. You're gonna have guys like me chanting for you and rooting for you, that's gonna help. But you also need the naysayers, the non-believers, the illogical Packer fans. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. If a motherfucker is slated to be our future quarterback, I'm gonna do my best I can to, but I didn't even have to do my best to convince motherfuckers, because he convinced me through his play. Even when we was losing, even I seen certain plays, I'm like, oh, we could work with that. That's what you gotta look at, man. Shit. Hey, it's always been fun to me, but hey, I'm out of this bitch, y'all. You already know what we about to do. Shout out to Go Mike Workouts, bro. Shout out to Milto, man. Shout out to Zane Strong, man. Shout out to motherfucking Big Nate in the motherfucking house. Shout out to G Pack. Shout out to hold up. Shout out to Freddie Roper. Shout out to Blake 22. Who else was in this bitch? And shit, again, if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. But we're gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna holler at y'all in the motherfucking morning. Again, if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about John Boehner, Zane Strong, KHTV, my boy. Thanks for showing up. Shit, So yeah, that's about it, bro. But thank y'all. Hey, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.